Syllabi are a basic function and document of a class. It's legally binding. It tells students what to expect. It gives students resources. It um, helps students know when they walk into the room, like a contract, helps students know what to expect. And I've obviously done syllabi the whole 25 years. But here I've given you some examples. One thing I have improved upon in the last 3 years of tenure track to show that I have developed as an instructor, I've developed as a scholar, I've developed as a teacher. Um, I have I have correctly and successfully used this tenure track probationary period for what it's supposed to be intended to improve, to show I can do the job, and not just do that, but improve. Because I've demonstrated I can do the job. I've been a college instructor. When I got hired full track, I've been a college instructor for 21 years. So obviously I can do the job. But what this probationary period for me was improving as an instructor. Like, what can I do better? And syllabi is what one. What you see in my syllabi is um, a working with my professional development, really getting students an understanding of how the class works, my philosophy, what are my expectations, how do I work with different groups. Like I didn't have a section on pregnant students. I included that. What's the expectation? You know, and I've had pregnant students before. You know, what's my policy for that? How can I help students? You know, um, undocumented students. What's the expectations? What is, um, and so I included in syllabi just different discussions of different groups and different ways, processes, and what we can do. My personal philosophy, what I think about teaching. Like communication's 100%. Communication is probably the number one thing in class that needs to happen. What do I do if I want to drop? What if I need counseling? What about library resources? Like students can go to it and go, what can I do to be successful? What if I have a complaint? I didn't used to have a section on what do I do if I want to complain? You know, what's the chain of command? How do I work my way through that? As you look through my syllabi, you see that. You see clear discussions on what the tests are like, what's expected on work, and even what are my standards. Give me 7 days. Long time ago, I didn't tell students that I just grade whenever, but you know, I give myself a standard. Work is give me 7 days. Work is general return within 7 days. So it's not just a syllabi. It's just a kind of what your students have to do. In some ways, you're setting up your standards for yourself. You do A, and I will do B. You do the work A, I will do the B. I will grade within a reasonable amount of time, 7. So I give myself 7 days. So students can expect that. There you go. They know going in. What will my grade be? What will my grade be then? Well, give me 7 days. Day 8, they can email me all day long, going, "Where my grade?" Right. A new section to add. The last 3 years, AI has taken the world by storm, and so I have a section on AI and what I think of that, and how to work with students on that. What are the expectations? So it's very important for syllabi to spell that out. I have spent the 3 years of my tenure track probation experience honing, developing the best practices on syllabi, and I believe I've demonstrated that in the example here.